Okay, hi everybody. So, yeah. So, I was getting ready to record some Fallout just after grinding a little bit on Wukong for tomorrow's stream. And, well, my capture card isn't working. Not only that, every 5 minutes or so, well, it breaks randomly and will cut out the screen for a couple of seconds. Probably because I've been using it for a year and a half and it needs replaced. But I have prepared for this. I knew this would happen one day. I ain't no fool. So I'm going to get a game set up here that maybe you guys will like, maybe not. Actually, let's hold it to a vote. By a vote, I mean I'll ask you, Draco. Let's see what games we got here. So the first game we got is... Hold on, let me put the URLs in for the chat. You guys are gonna kind of see behind the scenes here and see all the fuck shit that I have to do, because I can't actually see your chat messages unless I do this. There we go, and then let me get the other one in. Okay, wow. Of all fucking times for this to happen, it had to happen now. In the middle of a fucking week-long charity event. Hey man, what's up? Yeah. Can you hear me? Oh, what question is that? Please work. Please work. Okay. That's at least working. Hold on, let me set something up real quick. Go ahead and ask your question. I'm watching chat. Oh god. You mean like 5e adjacent system? Oh god. Okay. Let's have a choice here, shall we? Okay. Before I answer that, let's make a choice. Should I play Cataclysm, Dark Days Ahead, Doom 2, Cookie Clicker, one of the Sucker for Love games, or Pal World? Any TTRPG system. Okay, let's try something. Let's try something a little bit easy. Now, I promise you, this will be cursed. This will be very cursed. But apparently that's just how my streams go. Hold on, I need to... I'm a little bit dumb, so... We're going to be doing a map that I've not really heard of too much. Damn it. There we go. Yep, that works. Give me a sec. Let me actually turn my fucking speakers off so you guys don't do that. A D100 system? I have played a few D100 systems. They are nice. They are nice. They can have a lot of complexities to them, and they can be very enjoyable. Okay, here we go. I thought the Wukong streams were cursed. Okay, remove this. Set up video capture device. Okay. This is bad. I'm going to have to play it through OBS. Thank you. I am so sorry. This stream is fucked. I am so sorry this has to be your first viewing of my stream. I am so sorry. And to my players to vote on what they want. I'll have to think about it then. Oh, this is fucked. I'm so sorry this has to be your first introduction to my streams. I'm so sorry. This is just... This is awful. This is so bad. Oh, okay. I don't got many other choices here. Oh, yeah, she was here for one of the Fallout streams, I remember. Oh my god, okay. I'm sorry if this is, like, really cursed, by the way. We're gonna have to play like that. I'm not even on screen. There we go. We're gonna have to play like this. With the chat behind me, because I legitimately can't get it to work any other way right now without like 10 minutes of setup. Alright, hey guys! Okay, hold on. I can't even click on anything here. God damn it. I don't even have like a second monitor either. Yeah, this is... So, let's talk about some stuff, shall we? First, god damn it. Okay, god damn. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Oh my god. The capture card fails, my whole game plan falls apart. This is just how things go. Yeah, it pretty much is, but this is extra cursed. None of this is really working. Oh my god. Oh my god. Give me a fucking second. I know this is not very entertaining, and I'm sorry. I just need to actually... Alright, you know what? My hand's been kind of forced here. Give me a moment. I've got an idea. Okay. How about this? It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. How about this, guys? Since you two are here, and I am fucking panicking trying to get this to work, and since we've already decided we've agreed to do a campaign, would you guys like to make your characters right now on stream? Like right now, if you're free? I was going to do that anyways, but it seems the world has given me no options. Alright, if that's the case, give me one moment here. Give me one moment. Let me, Okay, here's what's up. We're gonna do some cursed stuff, alright? Don't question what's about to happen. Here's what I need you to do first. Listen very carefully. Oh god, it's all fucked. Oh my god, it's all fucked. No. I need to open up a fucking beta browser capture and capture cringe Discord. Here's what we're gonna do, okay? Here's what we're gonna do, because I have no options. I am going to go into main chat on the Discord server. And calibrate everything. When I say get in there, you just hop right in there. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Connected to my tablet by accident. Oh, shit. Get off of there. There we go. Hold on, I have to reconnect my headphones. We'll make your character right now. Each character is about an hour-long process anyways, so this'll be good timing for the stream. And then next time I stream, I'm getting a new fucking capture card, or at least I'm setting shit up to where I can watch chat while I'm doing this. And I don't have a fucking panic attack at the same time. So when I tell you hop in chat, hop in the call. Let me get everything set up here. Here we go. Here we go. And that's what you can see right there is the actual chat itself. And then, okay. God damn, everything is falling apart. Okay, let's get you guys into there. Okay, and then do. All right, and then to you. Okay, and then there. Nope. Wow, everything is so fucked that I have my hide copy on. Okay, well, today is just a great day. Let's get you into that server real quick. Ow! My fucking hand. Okay, and then everything else should come naturally. Invite the other player, by the way, to the server. You just got a link in there. Oh my god. I was hoping to do this on a later stream. Not right now, but whatever. Okay. Okay, and then go into the roles chat and switch over 2. There we go. Alright. This is kind of fucked. Alright, now that that's working, we gotta go over here and bring up Elfidge. And then okay, I think we are ready. This is going to be a very scuffed stream, however, you are now free to join the call. Take your time. You are now free to join the call. I'm actually going to go into the call in that server instead, the link I sent you. Right in here. And if you can join that server, then we will do this. This is a very fucked stream, and the fact that I have 4 viewers. Oh, my friend. Hi, Piano. How you doing? Welcome to the most cursed, accidentally cursed stream ever. Let me explain something while the others are getting ready. So, Piano, only a couple minutes before stream, I discovered that my capture card was not working. Now, let me switch to a more pleasing view, shall we? I discovered my capture card was not working at all, actually. Not working at all. And there we go. We have a roll bot in the server. I sent you a link in private messages. But I discovered my capture card was not working minutes before stream, keep in mind. It just kind of failed on me. It just kind of fucking exploded, right? Which kind of sucks. Kind of sucks. So, yeah. No one ever uses real dice anymore. But yeah, my capture card stopped working, and because we were scheduling, you know, a whole Bleach D&D campaign with some of the viewers here, I decided to just make their characters today instead of waiting around. We might not do the campaign for a little bit, but I mean, it's better than me just canceling stream. I don't want to do that. The show must go on. I'm in so long as I'm in this damn house, I can continue. So there you go. As far as it goes, let's actually take a look at some of the stuff in the server, shall we? So we have our own little crit table here. If you want to read it from top to bottom right here. Because I'm tweaking. It's not a glitch. I'm just tweaking. Not like I'm not on any drugs or anything. I'm just doing a little bit crazy. So this is the critical fail chart here. So on a 1 or a 20, 1 or a 20 is not a instant pass or an instant fail, but there are fumbles and a crit chart. Critical fail on an attack roll, rolling a 1 on an attack roll, you roll on this chart. So the first thing up, the weapon in your hand immediately shatters, no matter its durability, or the limb you're attacking with is broken, and you take a 10 on the crit chart. I was on speed for like 4 years of my life. And then you got stuff like a 10. The durability of your weapon is cut in half, and the max or the half of its max, or the limb takes a 5 to the crit, 5 crit, and you can see down here the critical charts. If you punch somebody and you take a 5 with a crit, the target subtracts their dexterity modifier from their next attack roll. That's a rule, but whatever. It is very fun. It is very fun. All right. So, yeah, when everybody's ready, just tell me. I can wait. I'll just start explaining the rules in each of the classes as we go. At least I've spent the last 21 minutes in panic. Fair enough. So, as far as like classes go, we have a couple of them. Let's start at the top with the human class. So, humans are pretty basic, right? Humans are cool, though. They can be at the very least. You got your laptop working? All right. Welcome. Join the call when you're ready, and remember to be on your best behavior because we are streaming this. Oh, okay. Hello? Doesn't have a mic. Oh, I think I'm actually just stupid. There we go. Hello? Nope. Hello! You are here, yes. Amazing news. Amazing. Okay. Wow, today was not going how I expected. So, welcome, Draco. It's finally good to put a voice to the name. Fair. Okay, so, oh, goddamn. I'm not gonna lie, that put me in quite the panic there. This stuff. To be fair, I did get about a year out of that capture card, so you know what? That works. Okay. Funny part is, my immediate first instinct when my capture card wasn't working. Oh, maybe I get up and throw this thing away. My immediate first instinct when my capture card wasn't working was play Wukong instead, but then I was like, can't do that either. That's to the capture card too. And then I was like, all right, we'll play some games because I have like backup games. But then I click on link source. I click on link source on OBS to get the chat up on screen so I can see it, but it's invisible to you guys. OBS says that's an invalid source, so I'm like, well, I have to be able to see fucking chat. All right. They absolutely can. They absolutely can. Okay. Shall we explain a couple things? So first off, not all of our players are here, but I just wanted to tell you and to fill the gap and to calm myself down because I've been panicking for the last 20 minutes. Could you speak real quick? Of course. There we go. Now everyone can hear you, and I was not just talking to myself like a crazy person.
All right.
Yeah. So let's go over this real quick. So this is a pretty complex system, as you can see here. I've had players in this system previously, but they all kind of just decided to stop playing.
Yeah, that's always sad.
But there are, under the classes section, there are all of the starting classes.
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm looking. And you already know the class that we have the deal for.
Yes, Sinner.
Yep.
So Sinner is interesting. They are potentially one of the stronger classes in the entire game, but they have certain weaknesses that can be exploited. So
I remember you saying that all of their abilities come from their HP.
yes.
So that kind of, really does hinder the character if you try to play them as a pure tank.
Yeah, they have to be kind of balanced. Another thing you could also do is like not have any abilities that cost HP, right? Instead focus on abilities that purely cost like you're just attacks or like passive abilities that don't cost anything. But that can slow you down in the late game.
Yeah, I can definitely see that not working out.
So building a character takes a while, and there is a lot to it. Shall we begin?
I am 100% down.
Perfect. Thank goodness, I would have had nothing to do today, and the last thing I'd ever want to do is cancel a stream.
Yeah.
I mean,
okay. It has to happen eventually.
It does, yes. So,
don't ever feel bad about it.
I don't, but I just...
Life happens,
Here's the thing, Draco. I'll share a little secret with you. I have never canceled stream and not worked that day.
Ooh. Man.
I have gained a pure immunity to burnout.
Ooh. Lucky.
So, it's not luck, Draco. It's 12 years of doing the same damn thing.
Very true. My ADHD wanted to kill me after one summer.
Yeah. So let me tell you something. First of all, let's talk about the campaign in general first, and introduce it to everybody who hasn't seen the original series. So, this is a campaign taking place many years after the events of Bleach. If you've not seen Blood War, then don't worry, there's not really going to be too many spoilers in this. But it takes place many years after the events of Bleach during a very big time of peace. It takes place about 27 years after the events of Blood War, it being 2047. The campaign is pretty slow. A lot of my campaigns are very slow, and they're a lot about making a build and sort of pseudo power gaming and getting to know your class a lot.
Interesting.
And they're all about, well, telling a longer form story. I had a player, one of the players from My Hero, person who plays as Cole. He said that my campaigns are a lot like open sandboxes that have a focused story, and that's what they are. There's just about something everywhere. This specific campaign, if anyone was wondering, is almost 12 years old now. So it has like about 12 years of work in it. There you go. All right, let us begin with, after that example, sinners. But hold on. Hang on a second. Because all people start somewhere, right, Draco?
Yep.
Everyone starts somewhere, whether that be through some sort of nonsense of magical creation. Most people in Bleach, however, are not created through magic, but biological processes. Only those of incredibly fringe circumstances are created through magic. This ain't like Naruto. So, before you became a sinner, let's take you back to your roots. First of all, how old is your character? It takes about 200 or so years for a sinner to develop their power, but You can do whatever you want.
Hmm. Honestly, something that would be interesting. 216.
216. Okay. Someone
Kind of
freshly
acts
developed.
more like, a teenager.
Okay. Someone who freshly developed their powers. Maybe a little bit immature. All right. All right. All right. All right. Well, shall we begin then? So, where were you born? Now,
Hmm.
let me explain the mechanics of hell a little bit. Hell is only connected to the human world. While it can extend its reach to the Soul Society and other worlds to grab specific people under specific circumstances, hell itself is only normally affecting the world of the humans.
Hmm.
Beyond that, you can also be blamed for sins that you didn't, technically do. Say there's an accident on a construction site because some kind of support beam falls off. The person who placed that support beam there and didn't place it properly will go to hell. Hell goes out
Hmm.
of its way to blame you. So you could be a perfectly
Well
good
then,
person and still go to hell.
well then, I'd like to honestly think it could have been maybe a beach accident.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Maybe like he went around messing with people, the little shark thing, you know, going around pretending to be a shark out in the water.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody actually got attacked by a shark, and he was too busy drawing the attention of the lifeguards.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, he's kind of to blame for that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. So let's start with where you were born then. Because
Hmm.
if we go back, 216 years, there aren't a lot of places
Oh, yeah,
still
true.
around.
216 years. All right. So, I got a better idea then.
Go on.
Out out in Texas.
Texas, one of the colonies at the time.
This he was a cattle herder, her
Hmm.
helping his father. When one day, as you do, you kind of mess up a little on occasion, and it caused a stampede out in the ranch. You know how that is.
Hmm. I certainly do, yes.
Um, it accidentally trampled two of the hands on the farm,
Hmm.
leaving them severely injured.
All right. Well, now we know how old you are, how you got to hell. Were you born in that time? Like, were you born there?
Yeah, born I was born around the time of, you know, almost the end of the cowboy era.
Yeah, before barbed wire was invented. Ow.
Yeah.
Okay, well, in that
Okay.
case, bring it to me. Roll me a D100. This is called your backstory rolls. Let's find out how exactly the chaotic world shaped your life, shall we?
All right. Rolls.
Rolls, and then
Let's see.
do you know the command?
No, not exactly.
It is exclamation point R space 1D100.
All right. Space D100.
Yes. Phew.
Whoops.
Cannot be a.
Guess the
Yeah, it's
capital
be
D
a.
doesn't work.
No, a capital. I
Whoops.
believe a capital D works. You need to put a 1. It needs to have an example of a roll.
So R space D100
Yes.
and then another space and then a 1.
No, it's hold on. It is This dice spot is very fickle. It won't accept anything else except for...
How it is. Oh well.
Just remove the spaces. It still rolled for me. It's exclamation point R space 1D100.
Oh, 1D100. All right.
Not like the word 100, but the number. The bot won't actually work unless you do anything else. So this
there it
is 31. Okay. So this is for birth. This is for birthplace. So we go through like a long series of rolls, right? The first one up is birthplace, and you were born at home, which is common for that time period.
Yeah.
So I hope you got a character sheet open, because write that down.
All right. Where would the character... So where would you want me to make the character sheet?
Word. Or Google Docs. Something that is...
Google Docs.
Or if it's like, if you're really insecure about it and you want to make sure it's well handled, because I have had players lose character sheets just off of Google Docs, just put it on paper, but that might take a while.
What I'll probably end up doing is make a physical copy and then make a copy on Google Docs.
That's what a lot of my players do.
Just because, I've had a ton of players, who that ends up happening and they feel really bad about it.
I had a player lose his entire campaign, like a campaign he was working on before.
Oh, man. Poor guy.
Half a year of effort gone.
Half a year?
Yeah, about 5 to 6 months of effort making a campaign gone overnight.
That is the saddest thing.
I know, it really sucked. Okay. Once we're... Hold on, let me readjust this real quick. There we go. Cannot believe this stuff doesn't work too well. And if anyone in the comments section has any questions, please do ask them.
Born at home.
Born at home.
Got that written down in my docs.
Do write down where and what year you were born as well.
All right. So that just comes down to the base timeline of Bleach. So, again, I don't 100% know this. When was Bleach? What year did Bleach end?
Okay, so Bleach actually has a really, really, really long timeline. So, we don't know the exact years of some of the bigger events, but I have kind of mapped it down to a science, and I would like to say I have called multiple things in advance before Kubo has even announced them and revealed them, so I feel like I'm pretty good at this. Been working on this for 12 years, it better be. But...
yeah.
So, Bleach, as we know it, the start of the series, takes place in, I believe, in 1999. I'm not looking at my timeline notes right now, but 1999 is the year it starts. Anywhere from 1999 to 1994, around the late 90s, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there is a year time skip, and we think around that time there was a turn of the millennium. And then 15, like somewhere around 2006 to 2015 is when the Blood War happens, because we know there was a big jump. And we also learned from the light novels, because all of the light novels are canon, right? And they take place most of them take place in between the time skip between Blood War, or between the main series and Blood War, right? Now, Blood War, it's like a 3-year time skip, so 2003 to 2006. And then in the newest chapter, have you seen the newest chapter yet?
No.
It's called The Jaws of Hell. It's an even further time skip. And using the age of Ichigo's children, we can kind of guess that it's probably around the year 2020, 2015 to 2020.
All right, so then 27 years after that.
Yes, it's 2047.
All right, 2047. So then if I subtract 216 years, that would be 18, well, 24/7, 1831, I think.
Hold on. I don't have the calculator open. Believe so. So, as for the timeline and the events in this campaign, but you have some options, but I don't. You'll find out in a second. As for the timeline of events in this campaign,
Let's see.
I have the timeline down as such. The original Bleach starts in the year 1999. The time skip after Aizen's defeat is a year, because we know it is a year. And then the Fullbringer arc starts. Blood Wars starts in 2005. And then somewhere in that length of time, the person who basically dates the Jaws of Hell, that being Kazui, is born a few years later. Because we do see, at the end of the Blood War in the manga, we see Kazui is like, it's a few years later, and we see he's around like 5 to 6. So we can assume it's probably around 2015, and in Jaws of Hell, he's a little bit older than that. So it's probably like 2020-ish. So that's the timeline of events in campaign. And I will say ahead of time, no, You Can't Fear Your Own World is not canon in this campaign. Why is Riot Games opening?
Wait, what was that? I couldn't really hear you.
Riot Games just tried to open on my computer, and I don't know why.
Yeah, that happens to me.
Can't believe you need safe
But
boot
yeah, apparently
mode
I
on.
did get the year right.
You did? Well, looks like you're pretty good at math.
It would be exactly 1831.
Yeah, it's like the prime of the cowboy era.
Again, it's just subtraction.
Ooh. There we go. Alrighty then, now that we know your year of birth, let's go over how things went, shall we? So, first of all, you have a second choice for race, although I don't know if you would want this very much. So, there are 3 potential races for most characters, alright? There is the standard human race, which is a standard soul. There is the beast race, although those are only usually seen in the Soul Society. They're very rare outside of it. In fact, they do not exist in a physical form outside of the Soul Society, or the Beast Realm, which is its own world. And then there is the what many people call, and what the phrase has been coined as, the creatures, the yokai. These are unknown. They're very, very rare, and they mostly reside in the Soul Society. They have somewhat of a connection to both beast race and humans, but it is unknown where their origin comes from. It is, however, known that at one point, almost their entire species lived in the human world, although they had moved to the Soul Society at an unknown date. You can choose between standard human or yokai. Standard human?
Standard human would make more sense for, my character.
Okay. I'll at least tell you the benefits of both of them, just in the future. Beast race. I have tweaked this a little bit. So, beast race, your mental stats are decreased slightly, and your physical stats, like the maximums of those stats, are increased slightly. So, they're increased and they're decreased. For yokai, it is the maximum. When I say the maximum, I mean like the maximum modifier, right? Your physical stats are decreased for yokai, and your mental stats are increased. So, there you go. You can go along with that. But if you want to be just a human, then we can get to the rest of your backstory stuff. So,
Human just sounds like it would fit more.
indeed.
You know, being a kid from down Texas.
There we go. All right. All right. So let's do your family rolls now. Please roll me a 1d100.
Mm. 1d100.
78. You had only one parent growing up. Roll me a 1d4 minus 2 for siblings. You are one of these.
Ooh. All right. So, again, any characters from my backstory, feel free to do anything you want with them.
Okay, I'll take that into consideration. Go ahead. 1d4 minus 2. If you get like a 1 or anything below that, you have no siblings. You're an only child. The only child you've ever known in your life has been you. Congratulations. Yeah. All right. So we can just move straight. We can move straight to powerful family relations. Roll me a 1d100.
This, I feel like, is going to be very important.
Maybe, or it might be so sad.
Either way,
80.
I'm here. 80.
So who is your only parent? Because you only have one person to select for this, and it's your parent. Who is it? Your mother? Your father? Is it like an uncle figure? Who is it?
Grandfather.
So your grandfather. Okay. So your grandfather, sometime in your life, when you were alive, you watched him die. A group of what I can only presume to be bandits, dressed in all white, riding shining horses, ran him down one day and shot him in the back. You watched it happen. Your grandfather was killed by the Californian sect of Quincy. So write that down. This gets into the Quincy a little bit. There are Quincy in America, and they primarily use guns and ride shining horses. Well, unfortunate. You were completely alone. So when did this happen in your life? Did this happen earlier in life? Did this happen way later, before you died? When did this happen?
Let's make things interesting.
Okay.
And say it happened the night of the incident that got my character sent to hell.
Okay. So like the night you died. The night you died and went to hell, this happened. Okay.
Maybe they burned down my house. Who knows?
All right.
That could be a reason. That could be fun.
Maybe they're like loud guns and everything, you know, and all that stuff, and them killing everyone. Maybe that's kind of what, in your like misjudgment in the moment, is what led to the stampede that ended up killing people, ended up just ruining your life. Now then, let us begin with your D&D background next. So you pick one background and get the benefits from it.
All right. Where exactly would those be? Because I don't see them.
They are, just check the D&D wiki and go to backgrounds. You can probably find a bunch of them there.
Oh, D&D. Oh, yeah, the normal D&D wiki. Okay.
Yeah, you just get one of those and you get the benefits of it.
Let's see.
As far as gold pieces go, you pick one currency, and I translate that to that form of currency, except you don't actually, because you're a sinner, you don't actually get any of the physical possessions. Sinners have a different
Because
sort
of me being in hell, I probably
Ooh, my headphones are cut now. But yeah, when you die in hell, you regenerate naked and all of
that's
your
fair.
stuff is
Yeesh.
gone. So, yeah. It's just all gone.
All right.
So pick one standard D&D background of your choice, and you gain the benefits of thus.
Ooh.
Now, for those of you watching who are familiar
Maybe Urban
with
Bounty Hunter?
Urban Bounty Hunter, you say? For those of you watching in chat who may be familiar with the system, I have slightly tweaked it since the last time anyone has played, mostly because I've tried to make it a little bit easier on everyone who is playing so the math doesn't get too complex, specifically with stuff like money and making characters. So, Urban Bounty Hunter is what you're going with?
Yeah. Skill proficiencies I get to choose from among deception, insight, persuasion, and stealth. And tool proficiencies, one type of gaming set, musical instrument, and thieves' tools. Though it does say I get 200 gold pieces, I know that does not work out.
Yeah, you lose all your stuff when you die.
Although it would have been funny if my character had like a Confederate dollar.
Yeah, I mean, that would be around that time, yeah. Would that have been during the Civil War? Hold on. I think
I
it would have
could
been.
Google that real quick.
I think that would have been slightly before. Slightly before.
Oh, yeah, way before. 1861 is when the Civil War started, and in 1865 it ended.
Yeah. It was about what I thought. About 30 years or so. 30 years plus some change. Yeah, about what I thought. Nice.
Oh, no. I'm glad I decided to say farm hands.
Farm hands. God, that would have been horrible.
It could have been
otherwise.
much worse.
It could have been. You could have broadcasted to everybody that you're one of them secession traitors, as a certain song says. Oh, my fucking nose hurts.
You okay?
Yeah, it's just where I live right now, it is very dry and very cold, so I'm having some chapping issues.
Same thing with me.
Yep. Alright, well, I think we're ready to continue. Add the stuff to your character sheet that you would normally get besides your inventory. If you get any tools, you get those and everything. And if you get any, like, features or anything, there you go.
Ear to the ground. Ear to the ground. You frequently contact with people in a segment of society that your chosen quarry moves through. These people might be associated with the criminal underworld and rough and tumble folk of the street, or a member of high society. This connection comes in a form of contact in any city you visit, and a person who provides information about people and places of the local area.
There you go. So any city you can actually get into if you get out of hell, you can collect information easier and go to a criminal contact. There you are.
Again, I'm going to find that very hilarious when this kid who looks like he came straight out of an old Western movie, he walks up to people and starts talking about, hey, I'm looking for these guys riding around on white horses with white cloaks.
The best part is, sinners, they have this rule. First of all, when you get out of hell, so hell is like a fucked place, obviously. It's hell. Hell has its own segments for different creatures. It's basically like multiple sub-dimensional planes lined up on top of each other. In your version of hell, the only living creature is humans. which means the only thing you have is like humans, which means most of the clothing, if not all of the clothing that anyone has, is made from human skin.
Oh, it's so right. Oh, it's so leather. So human leather chaps, huh?
Yep. Human leather is pretty much the only material you have to work with. And by the way, there's acid lava everywhere.
All right. So for my skill proficiencies, I guess I'll go with insight and stealth.
Okay. All right, I think we're good then. Let's move on to the next part of your character sheet. How do you use your sinner abilities? Roll me a 1d6.
All right.
2.
A 2.
With a 2, where are we? Where is this? There it is. So, your abilities are a lot more tempered than most. Instead of relying on pure emotion and natural instinct to control your abilities, you've learned to control them through more overthinking everything, making sure your abilities are constantly in line and never out of place.
So controlled.
Yeah, you control them, they don't control you. So write that down.
Interesting.
Write that down. That's just like some flair for your character.
I know. I just think that that's kind of funny with, teenager, bounty hunter, somehow saw his grandfather get shot in the back and has his emotions in line.
Maybe hell hasn't caused him to go crazy. Maybe hell has tempered him into a weapon. Because it's not great.
Control violence.
Okay, next up we do, the good part. The life events. So, here's what life events are. Life events are things that happened while you were alive and some things that happened while you were dead that can completely change your character. Now, for a normal person who doesn't have really good regeneration, sometimes you would get a little bit, screwed.
Disabled.
Yes, you can lose limbs on this chart, depending on what you roll. Or you could get amazing buffs, or just free feats. So,
Well,
let's find out, shall we?
time to push my luck.
So, roll a 1d12 plus 4. You were at the maximum age, over 100 years old, so you get 1d12 plus 4. Sorry, 1d12 plus 6. My apologies. Plus 6.
Plus 6. Okay.
16. So 16 life events. Very, 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 very nice. With 16 life events, you roll 16d100. But don't do that right now. What you want to do instead is roll them one at a time. So, roll me a 1d100.
All right. More space.
90. Oh
90.
boy. When you were a bit younger, this is while you were alive. So how I do this nowadays, because I've DM'd this campaign so many times, I try and refine it every time. How I do this is half of these rolls are when you're dead, half of them are when you're alive.
All right.
Round down. So, you committed a crime while you were alive. Whether you're innocent or not doesn't matter. You were convicted. Let's see how it worked out. Roll me a 1d12. God, hold on, I'll be right back.
All right, no problem.
And it's still roll me that 1d12 though.
Oh no. Oh no. Chat, if you're hearing me, that's a 2. I doubt it's good.
All right. What'd you get? 2A. 2A.
Yep.
Well, it was a bit of a kerfuffle. You got into some serious trouble. Now, did you commit this crime? We also can roll
I just need to know what crime it is.
No, let's roll 1d8 to find out. That's the next thing.
All right. This will be fun. Also, just so you know, I may have to borrow this system.
Yeah, that's what a lot of my players say. It is always
3.
important. It is always important to learn. A burglary.
Yeah, he did it.
You did it? Well, good news. Because of the circumstances surrounding the burglary, it says here that you were actually found not guilty.
I like to think he was, tired from riding out in the desert for a bit too long, broke into somebody's house, needed some food and water.
So you took it.
Stole what he had to and tried to leave, but got caught.
All right, write that down. Write that down. That could influence stuff. All right, next up, after you write that down, roll me another D100.
Of course, Google Docs.
Isn't working.
All right. Crime, burglary, stole food and water.
Yes, indeed.
Exclamation mark, arms. D12 again?
D100
All right. Just making sure.
is your next life event. 56, work. We can actually just skip that one because you're a sinner and you don't get any of your physical items. Yeah. I'm sorry.
All right.
Go to the next 1D100. Oh boy.
I always mark everything down I can.
So during your life, you did a lot of work, apparently. $73. What do we got here?
Oh, it's interesting.
Dog is very loud. Oh, just avoiding work. Oh, perfect. Okay. Go ahead and roll me. This is while you're alive. Go ahead and roll me a 1d12. 1d12. 1d12.
1.
1. Hold on. Oh, this might actually be interesting because there are not a lot of characters. So there are not a whole lot of characters. So basically, how this works is this chart you're rolling on is basically a large series of other charts and a lot of areas dedicated to the world map. Right? There are not a whole lot of characters in the area in the time zone that are. You didn't put that in correctly. Yeah, you didn't put that in correctly.
I didn't roll.
Yeah, you didn't.
I didn't roll
correctly.
right.
No, you got. Yeah, you did the thing. You can tell because there's no brackets around it. Oh, you still got the same damn thing.
1. Oh well, I guess it was meant to be.
It was certainly. So, let me tell you a little bit about the man you meet. Now, there's not a whole lot of NPCs around that area that are named NPCs at that period of time, but there are 12 of them. me tell you about the one you meet, which is perfect considering who your grandfather was killed by and killed with. Let me tell you about the legendary Quincy known as Red. You had a lot of run-ins. You had a lot of interactions with the law. And just like an actual many cowboys, you broke the law a good few times, but there were some times when you would run into a group of bandits named Red. Red, led by a man named Jonathan Black, or as he was just known as, Black. Black was an infamous killer. Little did you know he was actually a Quincy. Something you only found out later in life when your grandfather and everyone died. Hell, you don't even know fully what a Quincy is, as you are a mundane human. But you have a good idea that they're powerful spiritual creatures at the very least. You had many run-ins with this individual, and they are considered your rival. You get a rival. Roll me a 1d100. Why does this person hate you so much? Oh, let's find out. 95.
95.
That's actually perfect for an old Western setting. That is actually perfect for an old Western setting. So, this individual hates you because you had a habit when you were younger. A habit of gambling and drinking. This got you into trouble with some unsavory folks. This person, you owed a lot of money to. Well, I think I know why everyone died.
Damn it, kid.
So it was more than just your fault. It was your fault.
It wasn't just circumstances. It was 100% my fault.
It was your fault. All right. Congrats.
I like how I tried to make him this fun little kid, almost, and then, no, gambler, alcoholic.
You're going to find out real quick. In a Shin campaign, that's the norm, I promise you.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
Some people do have lighthearted and happy backstories, but that's actually pretty rare.
Whose backstory is 100% happy?
Adam Seraphim.
Oh, fair.
Yeah, that character from My Hero, yeah, nothing happened. Like, his backstory was literally just, everything is cool.
That sounds very boring.
At least it's something. So, something I forgot to do previously, because it's been a while since I actually used this system. This doesn't matter too much, but let's actually find out your lifestyle and childhood memories, shall we? I accidentally skipped over this, but let's do this, shall we? So, First of all, lifestyle. Roll me a 1d100 and 3d6.
All right, so first...
You can just put 1d100 plus 3d6. No space. It'll roll multiple dice for you.
Plus 3d6. Also, sorry, people, if you can hear my family in the background, they're pretty loud.
We cannot. 2.
For a total of 11.
That's actually pretty bad. I think you're literally the lowest on the chart. I'm pretty sure you're destitute.
Yeah.
You did not have a single normal place to live. Your family and you skipped around constantly, not having a normal financial situation, as your lifestyle was very poor with a 2. That's pretty rough. And with a 9...
Oh, well.
Yeah, you did not have anywhere to live. You're actually below the chart. You're actually lower than average on the chart. You're -10. So you during your life you were just completely destitute. Now roll me 3d6 for childhood memories.
Oh, this one happy time, I found a rat in the back alley. Brought
Oh,
it home. We had dinner that night.
pretty much. That's exactly what happened. 11. It's actually normal. You had a close few friends. Other than your normal troubles, you had an ordinary childhood. At least you died at the average age back then. Slightly younger, but whatever. I think we're good. Yeah, we are good. Let's continue with our life events. All right, 1d100.
All right.
I will warn you, if you lose a limb before any point before you go to hell, that's an issue.
It happens. It happens. That's all I can say.
Oh, well, it might just happen right now. That is a tragedy, my friend. I don't know how worse things can get, but let's find the fuck out. Roll me a d12.
Oh, both my arms were shot off in a cannon shot accident.
Damn. I don't know how it gets both of them but doesn't kill you. I feel like a cannon's just like one projectile.
1d12.
1d12 as a tragedy. 6.
6.
Well, the thing is about tragedies, they're all different. Yours in particular took the form of... That literally does nothing, it just makes it worse. A group of bandits, I think you know which ones, ravaged your hometown, completely destroying it and reducing it to nothing. These bandits wielded strange and odd weapons you still do not fully understand. Reduce your lifestyle by 20. So you are at -30 now.
What's the difference?
The difference being it's just worse. I don't know how much worse it could be. Like I'm assuming it's like you were like
They blew up behind the butcher shop where all the rats would go.
this is basically the equivalent. Like you, not only did you not have any money, you were exploited in life for like years by either companies or bandit groups. You were just living horribly. All right, roll me another d100 and write that down.
Kind of makes sense.
It does. It's also
Kind
kind
of
of
makes
awful.
sense with, me being a bounty hunter.
I mean, yeah, that was a thing back then. It was a thing.
Yeah.
1d100. 70. 70.
70.
Oh. Well, that's more work. You worked a lot in life, but have nothing to show for it.
Of course. Because you can't take that stuff to hell.
You can't, and that's the worst part. All right, give me another D100.
I actually have a cool idea with the work stuff that could be added to this table. Maybe like another event, you can choose to like bury some of the stuff you got back when you were alive.
That's actually a boon.
Try and hide it. Ah, okay, fair.
It's actually a boon. But the thing is, boons are really close to tragedies. They're in the lower section of the chart. 83.
83.
Oh, an actual supernatural experience happened to you. This is a rare one. Alright, roll me a 1d100. Roll me a 1d100. 1d100.
Oh yeah, I'm just putting down the supernatural experience first.
Let's see what happened to you.
16. A ghost possessed you. You were chased out of the local church.
No, unfortunately, pluses are very rare to possess people. However, oh wow, that's actually perfect. Okay. All right. So demons exist in this world, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
You get a chance for a demonic deal. Do you take it?
I'm already going to hell. Might as well.
Maybe this is another reason you went to hell. So,
Fair.
let me read this out to you. One of the lesser barons of hell, so one of the lesser demons around level 20 to 25, one of the lesser barons of hell had offered you a deal. It was tempting. If you refuse the deal, make a 1d20 roll, or on a 10 or higher, you were successful. On a 9 or lower, you were unsuccessful. If you end up taking the deal, you can gain one of the following benefits. First, you can take a +5 to your mysterious secret roll later on. Second, you choose one of these. Second, you can just get the sinner class, so you just get another level in your class. You just start as level 2. Or third, you can opt to gain a 50-point bonus to any unique ability you create in the future.
Interesting.
So unique abilities are pretty common in this campaign. A Zonpokto, hell, you have a unique ability at the start of the campaign as a sinner. Hollow powers, Quincy Scriffs, dolls from Bounce. They're very common. Having just another 50 points is a pretty good boost to all of them. Just starting as level 2 is also pretty good. You just get another level in your class already. And keep in mind, your EXP does not scale with that, so you would still technically be level 1, you just have a free level. And Mysterious Secret is like the big thing for your character. It's like the really big thing that everybody gets, so having a +5 to that can be pretty good. It's up to you. Your soul is also damned to hell and owned by that baron.
All right, can't wait to burn that baron alive.
Burning does not work on barons. I would suggest the Quincy. No joke. They're probably
And
the best.
alcohol.
What'd you say?
The holy Molotov cocktail.
I guess. Quincy, no joke, Quincy are actually the best for taking down, like, demons.
Yeah.
Which is funny, because you're sided against...
On all of their best.
Yeah, which is funny. Okay, yeah, just...
I think maybe...
Make a choice. What'd you say?
Okay, I'm currently just between the +50 or the free level, so coin flip it is.
Okay, go ahead, roll me a 1d2. Just free level is 1, +50 is 2. Dun, 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 drum roll, please.
Come on, mode.
2.
2. All right. Free level.
Yeah, free level. Okay, ready! Next life event. Your soul is damned to hell, but first we have to discover what baron owns your soul. There are 3 barons which primarily make deals. 4 barons which primarily make deals back then. Don't roll a 1 or it'll be kind of weird. Roll me a 1d4. Four. Oh boy. Here we go. The Lord of Yellow Lava, also known as Ythil. So write that down. The Baron you made a deal with is Ythil. Hell's energy is corruptive. In your life while you were still alive. So how did this happen? Because you're alive during this. I'm assuming you wanted this power to kill the people that, owed you money and stuff like that.
That I owed money.
Yeah, and were chasing you down and exploiting you. But how did this happen? Did he come to you? Or no?
I like to think it might have been a bit of both.
So you were actively
My
searching out
character
power.
was thinking about it, and then the demon shows up,
So in your life, you were actively pursuing power, and you knew that the spiritual realm existed in some way, but you needed to get a good grip on it. So by the way, your, I guess you could call it patron, exists within the fourth layer of hell. He rules over a section of the fourth layer of hell. There you go.
All right.
So, well, let's go over your next life event. By the way, I will warn you, he does actually get an ability towards you, which is pretty hard to get away from him. So,
All right, this is half my life events.
It is. I do believe so, yes. You got 16. So this is what happened while you were dead.
Wait.
You got 16.
I've been keeping track.
Hold on. Let's count the
I'm only on
5
5 life events.
Let's count the D100s and then go back. So subtract.
Yeah, I've been
6.
I've been keeping track on my Google Docs. I'm only at 5 because it was supernatural experience, work, tragedy, group of bandits destroyed my hometown, NPC, Quincy Red Leader, Jonathan Black hates me because I owe him a lot of money, work, and then life event, stole water and food. And then after that, it's lifestyle.
Style. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was considering the D100s from the fucking Quincy's and such for your tragedies. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh.
So, but I was a little bit wrong. We would be on the 6th one, I do believe, then. I'm not really keeping track myself. I've got too many books in front of me.
I've been writing everything down as it happens.
Good. Now then, I think we're good with that one. I don't think there's anything else. Yeah, he just gets an ability to be used on you. It's a bonus action. So
all right.
There you go. Give a little hint to what it can do. And then, yeah, D100. Ouch. Work.
53. And are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just
My
expect
character
me.
keeps getting screwed.
Just expect me to say ouch and say I'm bleeding a lot because I work on a farm and I've got like calluses and such.
Fair. Fair enough.
Yeah, okay. Work. Go ahead. Next one.
Yep.
The
Why
players.
does my character keep getting screwed?
The players hate it when they roll work. They hate it so much. They hate it.
Especially me. Of course, I put in the capital D and it didn't work.
Like I said, the dice bot is fickle and angry.
The dice bot needs to chillax.
Welcome to another tragedy. What can I get for you? Roll me a D12.
Real quick.
Damn. No. Take your time.
Again, I may not type everything out perfectly, but oh well.
Another tragedy, man. Guy cannot catch a break. At least you got a buff. At a cost. Your soul.
What was left of it?
4, 4.
I lose my left leg.
Oh my god, that's fucking amazing. I don't even know how you can do this. This is the lowest it's ever gotten. You lost all your possessions in life and had to restart and rebuild. Subtract 10 from your lifestyle. You have negative 40. You had nothing. Can't have shit in Texas.
I
Can't
like to
have.
think all the work finally started paying off. They finally started actually paying him. And then just randomly, he goes to sleep out behind a stall somewhere. And then just, oh, free money. Yoink.
I like to imagine it's the same bandit group that's been tormenting you this entire time.
Oh, this guy's finally got some of the money he owes us.
I'll take it. Damn. Another tragedy. Roll me another
Wakes me
one.
up, puts me in the horse off.
God damn, man. I mean, this ain't the worst. At least you don't have like a bunch of enemies or anything, but go ahead.
Oh, there's still plenty of time.
Oh, that's just on the boon chart as well. That's just on the boon. That's right in between love interest and boon. Good thing too, you're dead.
Interesting.
All right, roll me boon
Well,
1d10.
I don't think love interest would work out, considering the fact I'm going to hell and I'm dead, and it was in 1831.
Yeah, unfortunately, the worst part about being a sinner, like if you're pals with someone that like you're a sinner with, when you die the first time, you're probably not going to be able to find each other again.
Yeah. Oh well.
Go ahead. 1d10. 3.
3.
It's actually perfect.
I swear.
That is
I
beautiful.
swear, if it's money.
It's not money. It's no physical possession. It's an actual buff, though. So, you became a bit of a prodigy in your time. You did pretty well as well. Choose one ability skill. We'll get to what ability skills are later. You get 10 in that ability skill. Ability skills are like your spells and everything and your powers. They're ranked 1 out of 100. So there you go. You're alive. And you're slightly better at what you do. Congratulations.
All right.
Moving on, roll me another D100.
Well, funny enough, actually, the boon prodigy came when I was in hell.
That makes a lot of sense because maybe you just took. You know what? We already know that you control your powers through temperance and like control. So maybe you just were able to evolve that sort of ability and power by just being very, very good at it.
In hell. I'm finally lucky while I'm in hell. The irony should not be lost.
Trust me, the irony is not lost, but it can get a lot worse from here. Events in hell are bad. Don't get a tragedy
61.
down here. You get a random item. Oh my god, this is amazing. Okay, let's see what you get. You actually get to keep this in your inventory as well, because you're in hell now. Roll me a 1d12. 6. Roll me a 1d8. Yes. You get oh my god, this is amazing. You get a human bone sickle. You get a sickle.
Oh my goodness, this is actually perfect.
It's a simple weapon. You get a human bone sickle. Nice. Nice.
How is that so perfect?
Oh my god, I don't know, but it's good. Human bone sickle. Alright, another D100. $96.
96.
Oh. This might actually be good for you. You encounter something truly strange.
You get a love interest in hell.
No, I don't think you get that. I don't think that's on this chart. But what you do get is you encounter something truly strange. Roll me a 1D. Oh, God, where is this thing? I think it's near the back of the book, this one. No one ever really gets this one. Most of the time it's a 100 and a 99, but I rolled the chart. Ah, here it is. Roll me a 1D100. Because every time I do that... Oh, my God. I don't even know what that is. Oh my God. So you're...
Are we sure we can't use real dice?
Yes, absolutely. I need to see it to feel it. So...
Fair.
Roll me a... actually, don't roll me in anything. Just roll me... Yeah, no, roll me a 1d6 plus 4. Oh, this is great. You're gonna love this.
Five,
Right.
because I rolled a 1.
50. I think I know who did it, but you were enslaved by a baron of hell for 50 years. Doing as they so pleased. Congrats. I'm guessing it was probably your patron.
Yeah.
So write that down. Demons are pretty bad news. They're always powerful. Keep in mind, like I've said before, but everyone in the audience, if you don't know already, if a demon is a demon, like, because demon is one of the prestige classes of sinner, if a demon is a demon, they're automatically level 20 or higher. So there you go.
Perfect. I decided to roll my obsidian 1d20 just for the kicks, and guess what?
It's a 1.
Natural 1.
Well,
let's go.
Let's find out what the next one is. Life events. Go ahead. 1d100. Ah,
13.
This actually could be bad now. This might make this character...
Tragedy.
But the thing is, there's only a couple tragedies in hell. The chart kind of repeats itself a couple of times. This might be really bad. Now, it could forcefully give you a quest. Now, this quest gives a lot of EXP, but it basically makes your escape almost impossible. So, good luck. Roll me a 1d12. Let's see if you get the impossible task. No, you don't. Okay,
5.
You're good. You're good. You're good. Oh, even better. Okay. One of the lesser guardians of hell has a grudge against you. Chris, the creature known as Chris, specifically hates you. The guardian of the gate of hell, known as Chris. That's at least what the Shinigami call him.
I feel like Discord Dice is hating me more.
Trust me, you'll get that feeling a lot. But yeah, Chris. Chris gets the benefits of Barbarian Rage, which is hilarious considering he's not even a lesser demon, he's a lesser duke. So there's a ranking system in hell. It goes Baron, Duke, and Archduke. He's a lesser duke, which is amazing. So yeah, you got a lot of problems here, my friend. So what did you do to upset him? Did you try and escape at one point and he just didn't like you specifically? Like, because he can't talk. It's impossible for him to speak. So, like, why does he hate you so much?
Do we have certain items in hell?
Anything,
normal mortal items, potentially.
anything that the human body can produce, yes.
Dried human leather skin cards. Is that a possibility?
Probably, yes. With enough time. You have 200 years.
I cheated at a card game with him.
Oh my god. So I got the perfect thing here, right? I got the perfect thing here. Let me pose to you a perfect situation. So the demons in hell, they have their own society, right? They have their own like society. They have territory that the creature which is called Satan has given them. I got the perfect thing for you because you're so good at cheating, right? Because you know you grew up in the West. While you were enslaved, your job was to help your master cheat. That's all you did. And that was your entire thing. And that's why you wanted to escape, because everyone started hating you because that was your job. Now that sounds funny. All right, you escaped something horrible. Just don't roll any more tragedies and you should be okay. This campaign's gonna be you in hell for a while. All right, next up, roll me another 1d100.
We may have to do a session -1 just to get my character out of hell, potentially.
Oh, my friend, I promise you it's going to be more than one session. All right. 76, eh? Ah, you make an enemy. Perfect. Roll me a 1d12. This is truly incredible.
Oh.
Yes.
Is there just an option to roll for everybody in hell?
No, however, an 11, roll me a 1d8. At least it's a sinner and not a demon this time.
Oh no, it would have been funnier if I pissed off Satan himself.
That is very hard to do, I promise you. However...
1d what again?
1d8. 8!
I tried to cheat Satan in a card game.
Unfortunately, Satan don't play no games. Satan plays a very different type of game, but don't worry, you'll find out in the future if you end up going to the deepest layers of hell. So... and this would be... Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Akira. So at one point, a sinner known as Akira fell in love with skinning you. He skinned you about 200 times in your time here in hell. One time, about 100 times in a single day, constantly tracking you down and flaying you alive. He likes the texture of your skin. You don't know where he comes from, but he always comes quickly. He's covered in head to toe in a mask and robe. Yes, he loves it. So, write that down. The skinner known as Akira is after you. There you are. All right. How many more do we got here? Let me count. Actually, how many do you got on your character sheet? You've been keeping track. Let me get the next thing out then. 6.
All right, so let's see. Life event, burglary, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 3 more left.
3 more. Okay, 1d100. Let's see if you get put into the perma-slammer.
Tragedy, you lose your arms and legs.
Oh. I mean,
you are a nugget now. Escape hell.
Technically, you can't actually lose any limbs down here. There's no tragedy which takes off your limbs. You can't do the torso challenge from fucking Kenshi. 36, eh? It's a rare number
Love
to see.
interest.
It is not. That's just above the love interest chart. Oh, you get another fucking item. Damn, that is really long. That's almost half the chart. Damn. Okay. Yeah, you get another item. Roll me a 1d12. See, every time I do this, I randomize the chart, so you can, like, it's different almost every time. Everything is still kind of in the same place, but 10, that's a piece of armor. Roll me a 1d6.
Let's get it.
2. A. You get human hair chainmail. Nice.
Surprisingly more effective than I thought.
So you get chainmail, the heavy armor type. Two more.
Well, human hair.
Well, yeah, human hair. Probably
Human hair chainmail.
Interweaved with leather.
Oh, parts of the scalp.
Probably, yes. Hey, listen, man, you're in hell. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, fair.
All right, let's see here. Yeah, 2 more, so 1d100, 77. Ah, an enemy, nice. Okay, people just kind of hate you, I guess. Roll me a 1d12. 1d12, 1d12, 1d12.
Sorry, was just putting everything down as I can.
Oh, I know, don't worry. I'm just reminding. 4. Okay, you made an enemy of a ghoul. So, ghouls are hollows that have gone to hell. Roll a 1d8. Such as a d8.
This is gonna be funny.
Ooh. 1.
1.
1.
Let's go, chat. Chat,
1.
let's go. Let's see how many enemies I can make.
They've already made quite a few of them, which is funny. So, enemies, like if you defeat an enemy or kill them, or kill an enemy, you actually get more EXP for it than just a normal battle. So at least you're getting a lot of EXP.
Fair.
A 1. Okay. So, you made an enemy of the ghoul who runs the ship. At one point in time, you had gotten a really... Hey, what's up, David? You ready to see this? At one point, you had made a really far run. Attempting to get out of hell, you made it to the second layer. The second layer is comprised of an ocean made out of freezing cold mercury and stone lily pads the size of islands. In there, you had hitched a ride as a stowaway on a pirate ship made of human flesh. A living pirate ship made of human flesh. The crew eventually discovered you, and their captain, an unknown ghoul, who you do not know the name of, although they are referred to normally as the Dread Pirate, threw you overboard, causing you to drown. They like the way you drown. They'll do it in the future if they find you again. I promise you, everyone, the campaign is not normally like this. It's just hell is super fucked, because it's hell.
I get it. In fact, I think it's funny this way.
Alright, roll me another D100. If you get the tragedy now, I'm gonna laugh. I'm just gonna die of laughter.
Oh, it would be hilarious if I got love interest.
Oh yeah, especially now of all times. Go ahead.
In hell.
In the underworld.
51.
Another item, my friend. Go ahead.
What did I steal this time?
Let's find out.
I like to think all of these items are just stolen. 1d12 again?
1d12, yes.
My brain no pay attention to most details well.
Return the slab indeed, David. Return the slab. 3. Okay, roll me a 1d8. Then a pair. Okay.
7.
It's then actually like an actual good item.
Let's go, chat. Let's go.
It's not quite an enchanted item, but it's an improved item. You get an improved Sinner's Mask. So, a mask of the Skull Gang. The Skull Gang is a group of sinners well known for their incredible talent by restricting and binding their targets with their eternal chains of hell. Huh? I consider... Before they start screaming, it's like a pink. Nice, David. Okay, so this is a skull, a small skull mask similar to that. You ever seen Soul Eater? No?
No, but I know the concept.
You know the like the whatever, it's a almost cartoonishly round skull mask that fits over the entire head, more like a helmet. It provides you...
okay, so Red X style.
Yeah. It provides you with a +2 to your AC when wearing it. It also gives you damage resistance against radiant damage. There you go. You're pretty.
We're on 15.
All right. Ready. I will warn you, this
Last one.
This could be bad. I mean, if you get... Just go ahead. Go ahead.
Depression time.
That... Hold on, because every time you get a boon, it shrinks the chart. Is that now a tragedy? Because I know tragedies were on 17 before. Yes, be careful. Roll me a 1d12. Actually, some of these can technically be good for you. Go ahead, d12. And then tell me what you get.
Let's go, chat. Let's go.
Just don't get a 4, 3, 2, or a 1. Or a 6. Oh.
1. Let's go, chat. Let's go.
Ooh. This campaign just got a lot longer for you.
All of your stuff got stolen.
Nope. No.
That'd be hilarious. All my stuff got stolen in hell.
Once upon a time. He rolls like you, David. He certainly does. Once upon a time, not too long ago, as this is your last life event, you found yourself in an interesting place, being swallowed by an odd creature you had not seen before. You were sure that you would end up in some other place, in some pool of lava that you would regenerate from once again, like you've been eaten 1,000 times before. But not this time. This creature was unlike anything you had seen before. It was making weird bird chirping noises and smelled like grass. And when it ate you, you found yourself in a place that's not hell. You found yourself on a planet. A planet of rolling green hills and beautiful scenery. A planet of almost like paradise, where you didn't need to eat or sleep or breathe or drink. Hell, even the pleasures of the flesh were taken from you, so you're not tempted by them. You don't age. You don't even die. It's a beautiful and serene place where the sun always shines, and it's a beautiful 70 degrees. The clouds... What clouds? There's a couple of clouds dotting the sky, but that's about it. Welcome. You fell into Eden, the lowest layer of hell. Good luck getting out. Eden's an interesting place. The only real landmark in the distance is a massive crystal, towering above everything. Can be seen from miles away, Erdtree style. That's it. There are people here, but most of the time they just kill you within an instant. Good luck. Well then, Draco, what do you think?
Glad I chose that extra level.
Oh, yeah, bro. Oh, dearie me, I'm so sorry. To give you...
Oh well, I'll either work my way out of it, or otherwise I'm playing as Shinigami, I guess.
Yeah. To give you an example, the other players spent the better part of 2 years trying to get to the location you're trying to get out of. Like 2 years IRL. Good luck.
Well, seeing as I can't open, actually I can. I want to see David's reaction to where I'm at.
David, don't worry about it. It will not save him. No, run, you fool. It is worse than hell. It's actually lower than hell. So you basically have another layer you can get through. To be fair, though, it is a good EXP goal. If you manage to get out of here, you will, if you're still level 1, you will level up a good few times.
Don't worry. Before I leave hell, I'm hunting down all of my enemies.
Most of the campaign's going to be in fucking hell. Who needs the first fucking arc? Who needs the second arc?
I'm just going to slaughter all of hell.
Who needs a story when the story is violence?
Did I just hear Doomslayer music start?
Oh, you have no idea what comes next. At least you're in a really cool place. I get to introduce all the cool NPCs. However, probably won't matter very much, considering the first thing's probably going to happen to you every time you encounter one of them is you die instantly because they're all aggressive and they want to eat your flesh. Alright, my friend. Welcome to Real Hell. Are you ready to do the rest of your backstory rolls? Because there's only a couple more.
Yep, and then after that, I'll send you the docs.
Thank you. Ready? So, I've changed how this system works a little bit. This is something called Fateful Moments. Roll me a 1d10. This is no longer connected to your life events, everybody. This is connected to what you roll here. So roll me a 1d10.
All right.
Two. So you get 2 fateful moments. Roll me a 1d20. These are moments in your life that impacted you as a person. 9. Okay. That's not bad. So one of these is while you're out of hell, one of them is when you're in hell. So on the first one, you actually have a map. Okay, you had a map. You still know the location of the thing on the map. So a man in the forest had clutched and thrusted a map into your hands as he was dying. He said, "Don't let them get a hold of it," before collapsing onto the ground. His injuries were severe and were injuries similar to what you've actually seen before, funnily enough. Whatever the map contained, the Quincy's wanted it badly. You still remember where it is to this very day. It's in a section of where now modern California would be, buried on a beach somewhere. Hopefully no one's found it. You get the location of an unknown treasure within the human world. Wow.
All right.
And finally, roll me a 1d20. There's only a couple more rolls after this. 5. Well, that's actually pretty good. You just get the martial adept feat.
Oh, cool.
You trained and honed your ability to use martial weaponry very, very well while in hell. You get the martial adept feat. I do not believe in the words of the magic man. They are full of shit. Okay, David is telling you to not believe any of my lies. Yeah, that's the best part of one of my campaigns. You don't even know when you're being lied to.
All right.
Now we get the fun roll.
Let's go ahead.
Are you ready?
Let's go ahead and look up the... Well, I already know the martial adept feat, but just to look at it real quick.
Silence, David. Your PTSD means nothing to me.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm not on feats.
Yeah, you're on skills right now. You need to go to feats.
Yep.
Martial adept. You get some stuff from Battlemaster.
It would have been funnier if somehow I got something like Gunner.
Gunner, yeah. And then we can go to your class. We can roll out your stats after we do your mysterious secret. Mysterious secret could be pretty good for you. What?
Superiority die, which is 1d6.
Yes.
To be a pain in the...
Ambush could be pretty good. One of my players previously made like a superiority dice build for this. So you could do that.
Battle maneuvers. Yes.
My PTSD from this campaign, it haunts me daily. You're all right, David. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. It's not that bad. It's just a little bit of...
I mean, David, I'm a pretty mean DM too.
Yeah,
I spent a whole 2 sessions with the players on a My Hero campaign of getting them attached to one NPC who was a normal person, only to have him bullied to committing the Sudoku, we'll say.
Very
And I dropped in plenty of foreshadowing.
Hold on, I need to load the next section. So this part is on my notes online, so I hope everyone's ready for that.
All right.
So
I think I know something that I'd like.
Roll me a 1d20 when you're ready.
Well, first I got to pick out my 2 maneuvers.
Yeah, when you're ready. When you're ready.
All right, so I'm thinking the trip attack will be fun.
There we go.
And then
I'd go for something like maybe ambush or precision attack.
precision attack would make sense. But also disarming attack may be good too.
Disarming attack? Maybe. That relies on a lot of strength rolls, like a lot of strength saves for you, though.
Yeah, fair. All right, I'll go for precision.
Precision? Sounds good.
This man had my character stripped of all of his power trying to fight a transcendent being, and I was within like 30 damage of beating him. Poor Rorik.
Yeah, Roy. Listen, I want to say I wasn't the one who stripped you of all your powers. That was also Jack. Jack was partially responsible, so you can't blame the DM. That's also a player's fault. And for anyone who's wondering what a transcendent is, transcendents are a classification of creature that are above level 40, 40 or higher. So basically, if you're level 40 or higher, you have the opportunity to get something called the transcendent class, right? Which is basically like the most powerful class in the entire game when you start multi-classing into it. Super powerful, super quick, it does a lot of damage. You get a unique ability which almost has no restrictions on it, but you got to be level 40. And you have to complete a prestige class.
All right, let's go. What do I need to roll?
You, my friend, need to roll on a 1d20. This is your mysterious secret.
I almost rolled a D120.
15. Oh shit, bro. That's actually really nice. That's really good because that can't be taken away from you. All right. So you get a spiritual weapon. So, ever since you were younger, you had remembered a tattoo being on you. Okay, what is this tattoo? You have a tattoo on you. Is it like a scar or is it like an actual tattoo? It's something marked on your body.
I could go for a joke and do a hammer.
A hammer?
Hammer and human bone sickle.
Fair enough, yeah.
But
If you want like a comparison in lore, these tattoos are usually, I won't say where they're from, but they're usually like very large
any
depictions.
restrictions on the tattoo?
No, so long as it's like on your flesh somewhere. It could be as large or as detailed as you want it to be.
Oh, I was thinking more of the weapon that's on it.
The weapon that's on it, I mean, it doesn't affect like what your next choice is, but no, there's no like restriction.
Okay, so then,
Because you get to pick from
probably
three.
a whip.
A whip? All right. Whip. Okay, where is it? Is it like on your back, on your shoulder?
Probably going down my spine, almost like a serpent.
Okay. Write that down and make one of the following choices. So tell me when you're ready. So this is a spiritual weapon tattoo. You gain one of the following. So this tattoo turns into a form of spiritual weapon. Choose one of the following. It could either be a gun, a sword, or a bow. Depending on what you choose, it'll do different stuff.
Well, what's more Western than a gun?
A gun, you say? Quite fitting, given the circumstances, but I won't say anything else. A gun! So here's what guns do. Guns are quite powerful. Guns are quite powerful indeed. Here's what they do. Hold on, this is some really old stuff. I gotta flip through multiple pages of a really old fucking book. So, you can summon this weapon by giving up 10 hit points. So this weapon requires 10 hit points to summon, right?
That's going to be cheap for my class, considering all of my stuff is HP based.
So here's what it does. It has a range of 200 feet and has no ammunition. It just fires by itself.
Yep.
It does 2d6 radiant or force damage, your choice.
Radiant, since I'm in hell.
Radiant, okay, sounds probably like the best choice. Any ghouls should stay away from you. When you use it, when like you use this weapon, you can sacrifice 15 HP to make another attack. The limit is your proficiency modifier. When you summon this weapon, you gain 2 additional attacks.
It would be hilarious if... Have any players ever actually gotten out of hell?
Nope.
It'd be hilarious. Me starting on the very bottom layer is the first player to get out of hell.
No one has gotten out of hell without extreme help, and I mean like late campaign shit. Late campaign, technically one player did, but I wouldn't consider it because he was so powerful because of the level he started at, he could just get out of there automatically. Okay.
Well, sorry, bro. Sorry, David, I can't really do that. Again, me and Shin have a bet where if I make it out of hell, I get a really cool bonus, and if I don't, my next character has to be a Shinigami.
Which I will personally love, considering what happens to the Shinigami. Alright. We're looking good here. Yeah, when you summon this weapon, you get a passive just +2 attacks. So long as the weapon is in your hand. It is considered a one-handed finesse weapon. What does it look like? It's up to you what it looks like. So is it like a revolver?
Oh, wait, I have a cool idea.
Cinders are kind of cringe, bro. They are kind of cringe, but damn, they are powerful. The only issue is you have like an impossible dungeon to get out of before you can use your power.
I'm not trying to do a revolver. I'm thinking of like, the first like actual pistol, the first cartridge fed pistols. When were those made?
Oh, like 1796?
Oh, damn. Oh, wait, no.
17, like the first cartridge fed pistols. They're pretty old.
With a cartridge.
Shinigami, Hollow, and Sinner
First
combo.
one was made in the 19th century. Oh, well. I'm going for a double action revolver.
I mean, you live in the 19th century, though. From the 1800s.
No. My character was in the 1800s.
Yeah, that's the 19th century. You always go one after.
Well, fair, true.
That's why it's called 20th Century Fox back in the 90s, and now it's 21st Century Fox. Because, remember, like, Red Dead Redemption 2? That's the 1800s, and they have cartridge-fed ammunition.
Yeah, that's what I was mainly thinking.
1845, David says. He Googled it. 1845.
Oh, 1845. Then it still doesn't work, because remember...
Just after.
Wait, yeah, it would work. I was born in 1831.
Yeah. Yeah. They would be brand new, but yeah.
It would work.
Go ahead. So what does it look like? Is it like a standard revolver? Is it like a little varmint rifle?
I'll go with a double action anyway, I guess.
A double action revolver? All right. Classic Colt Army. Alrighty then. now we're done with that. We roll your stats. Now, I promise you, this doesn't matter too much because there is a
Am I
training
allowed to
system.
customize what it looks like?
Of course, of course.
All right. Black engravings on a gold-plated gun.
All right, ocelot style. This reverse ocelot. Sounds good. Okay. By the way, it forms out of the tattoo itself. The tattoo like disappears, and the gun appears in
I
your
like
hand.
to think the tattoo almost crawls and slithers up my arm like a snake to appear in my hand.
That sounds cool. All right, write that down. And I think we are good. Yeah, we can do your stats now when you're done.
All right.
All right.
So, what dice do you roll for stats?
We roll 4d6, drop the lowest.
I do the same thing, and my friends never seem to fully get it.
It's sometimes people have a hard time. High con, yeah. David's right. High con is really important for you because your entire thing is being a tank. Then we'll decide your dice, but it doesn't matter for you because you got the same. Okay, not bad, not bad.
Drop the lowest is a 3.
Lowest is a 3, not bad.
All right, so 14. And all 6 of the core stats.
Yeah, you can choose them in any order you want. By the way, just plug them in once you're done.
What we typically do in my group is we roll the stats first and then we organize them.
Yeah, that's what we do too.
I don't understand tables that don't allow you to do that.
There are some DMs that make you roll your stats in order.
That just feels so boring.
Yeah, because like a lot of them, what they do is they roll their stats and then they make their class and like character around the stats they got, but that's just really dull.
Let me just wait. Can you copy this command?
Yeah, I mean, you can literally just.
All right, so I'm gonna do that then.
Oh, this was a 2. Very nice.
15.
15.
But let's see if this works. Yes.
Very good stats. No negatives thus far.
The dice are really trying to make up for what happened during character creation.
Ooh, 10.
Now they hate me. Okay.
Rorik, I don't even think you have that character sheet anymore, bro. You might still have it. That was a big-ass character sheet, I remember that. He played as a Shinigami originally, but he was just not good.
18, let's go. Minus the 3, that's 15 again.
Very good stat lineup, actually.
Yeah. Oh no.
You know what? Some you win some, you lose some. There you go.
Yep. All right, so now then it's time to assign the stats.
Go ahead.
Strength. I'll make it a 15, considering I got 3 of them.
Fair, yeah. Oh.
Dex is definitely a 15. And con has to be a 15, obviously, considering my class. Now then, it just comes down to whether I want to be stupid, dumb, or ugly.
I can promise you charisma is not going to be much use for you as a sinner.
Fair enough.
Plus, this is how I do stats in my campaign, right? So this is how I do stats. Listen up, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Strength is a measurement of how much potential force you can put on objects and how much potential force you can move stuff with, right? Dexterity is your ability to basically move your body. How well can your body be moved and how well can you move your body, your mastery over it. Over moving your body in good circumstances. Constitution is how well your body works and how well it functions under stress. Intelligence is your capacity to retain information. Wisdom is your capacity to have a natural instinct and read a situation. And charisma is your capacity to understand other people.
All right.
That's how I do my stats.
Well, I got my stats assigned, and considering I'm a human, since I'm race human, doesn't that mean that all my physical stats take a buff and my mind stats take a minus?
No, that's yokai. And plus, that's only your maximums. Okay. So there's extended maximums. If you go into classes, you'll see that sinners, they have a plus 30 to their stat. Not like a plus 10, no, plus 30 for their modifier. That's their maximum they can get to. So there you go. So, yeah, if you read that little section right there, it'll tell you everything that you get off the bat.
Oh, I'm happy I put my 14 in wisdom.
I mean, yeah, wisdom is pretty good.
Sinners saves con and wisdom.
Con and whiz. So you get, yeah. So we decide your HP and AP dice now. It doesn't matter for you too much because they're the same thing, but would you like... How this would normally work is they both start as a D8, and increasing one decreases the other to a dice size up to a max of D12. So what do you want your dice to be? Do you want it to be 2D8? What your hit dice? Do you want it to be 2D8 plus your con twice? Do you want it to be 1D4 and 1D12 plus your con twice? It legitimately doesn't matter.
Well, there are multiple ways I could do this. That would be fun. What if I just do 4D4?
4D4, it doesn't work like that. There's only 2 dice.
Yeah, I'm just kind of playing. It would be the same outcome, technically, but, I would just have a lower chance of rolling bad.
Because there's always 2 dice, that means your average, like your lowest, is always 2. Ish.
2d8s. Let's go.
2d8? Alright. Write that down. So you have no AP, your hit dice is your con...
6.
Your con plus, your hit dice plus your con.
So seeing as how it is always the odds that transfer over, I'm fairly certain in D&D 5th edition, that would be probably a +2 I'd get on top of that.
What's your stat?
Well, I have a 15 in Constitution.
Yeah, it's +2. So
yeah, I try to work hard to memorize this because my players often forget.
It would be 2d8 plus 4 with you. +4.
Oh, +4 in total? So let's see. 10 HP.
There you go. Oh, you take max. You take max on the first level.
Oh.
But do remember
So then.
you also leveled up. You get a free level.
I got a bonus level.
So there you go.
So max on the first level, that would be 16. That would be 16, and then I would have gotten the 6, 10. That's 26.
There you go. 26 HP out the gate. That is very high. That's like someone with like level 3. I mean, that's like a Quincy at level 4. So.
I mean, yeah, but I've got to sacrifice 15 HP to make my gun appear.
That's only 10. It's only 10 HP.
Oh, wait.
But to use its ability,
to make another attack with it.
It's 15 every time, up to your proficiency modifier at max.
Okay, yeah.
You can just like bring yourself down to almost dead and just hose somebody with bullets. So let's go over this. Constitution modifier twice. You cannot be sensed by spiritual creatures. There are some exceptions to that, but they are very rare. Very rare. You gain the ability. You gain a unique ability. So we'll create that probably next time, because that's going to take like 3 hours by itself. As well as the following ability skills. You have Way of the Sin, Way of the Chain, and Way of Fire. We'll get into that as well next time, because that's going to take an hour by itself. You gain immunity to fire damage, so you're completely immune to it. You get 1 pair of human skin clothing.
Immune to fire and human skin.
1 pair of common clothes made of human skin.
I'd like to imagine it's probably dyed too, so it looks like normal clothing until people look really close, and then, oh, there's an ear.
Funnily enough, me and my friends did a bit of an experiment one time for D&D, and we found out that the only color you can't get out of the human body for dye is like dark purple and pinks.
Let's go, blood red clothes.
Just bright red. And we know, like, you're wearing a mask, but what does your sinner's mask look like? Because sinners have to have 25% of their face and at least 75% of their body covered up at all times, or hell senses that you've escaped and drags you back in. So, like, what is your, like, sinner clothing? It's a really big part of who they are.
Well, my sinner clothing would probably be the clothes he would probably look as close as he could get them to his clothes in life.
Okay.
Being like a kind of darker crimson red. And funny thing is, he'd have probably made like a human skin hat.
Okay. It looks like fucking Jonah Hill.
Imagine almost Arthur Morgan, except he looks like he's 16 years old.
Poor Arthur. Arthur has like Lyme disease or something, I don't know. But here's what's up.
Are you playing that game?
I have, yes.
Oh, you've played the game, okay. So it's not a spoiler if I tell you.
It is not.
Well, he has what's called back then black lung.
Oh, I know about that. But he has like a very like shifty sort of odd personality that kind of swings between like moods.
Maybe bipolar?
I always thought it was Lyme disease because that was a big issue back then.
Yeah, fair.
Plus he's in the wild a lot thanks to his lifestyle. Either that or cat scratch fever. It can do the same thing to you. Okay. So you gain hellish respawn. This is really cool. Sinners are incredibly difficult to kill. If you do not die by radiant or necrotic damage, which kills all things in existence permanently, you actually recover in hell. After a period of time, after a long rest, you respawn in hell.
Oh, so basically, the this is gonna be fun if I ever die, because you're gonna have to run me through hell again.
I will say the dungeon
And
does get harder every time you come back to hell.
best believe I'm paying some old bounties a quest again.
Every single time. That'll take forever, but whatever. All right. Okay. You have
Oh,
four.
trust me, it's gonna be fun when I go and skin Akira like 250 times.
Damage. We will also respawn in hell. Okay. So you gained 4 skill proficiencies of your choice.
Mm.
You gain.
Seeing as how I already have stealth and insight.
You also gain 2 saving throws of your choice. However, the suggested is Con and Wiz. However, you don't have to take Con and Wiz.
I'm gonna take Con and Wiz.
Okay.
Should I just mark it with a star by my stats?
Yeah, if you want to. Just put saves above it and mark it with a star.
You know what? I'm just gonna put saves beside it after the star.
Okay. And then.
And now then back up to my skills. Let's see. Sleight of hand.
That can be pretty good.
Well, yeah, but it also makes sense with all the cheating he did in card games.
Certainly, yes.
Persuasion, maybe?
Nah. I don't think that'd be too useful in your circumstance.
I have, like, no charisma. I'm fine.
Because there are a lot of, especially with where you are, there's just a lot of NPCs whose stats are so high and skills are so fucking high that you'd never be able to persuade them anyways.
Oh, so my boss was just sending me in there to get screwed.
Yeah, basically, what is his life means nothing. Your life means nothing to you, and your life means nothing to him either. Considering you could just die forever anyways. So,
yeah.
So once you're done with those, you also gain unarmed proficiency, simple
find
weapons.
All the skills. Weird.
Huh?
I'll just look them up.
Yeah, it's best to just look them up. Well, let me reconnect to the internet on my tablet real quick.
The internet has never liked me.
I had to wire my fucking PC to my box with an Ethernet cable to stream for more than an hour.
Oh, I know a skill he needs to take. Insight. Wait, no, I already have that. Dang it.
I already got insight. You can put it and get double proficiency.
Yeah, but that could be good.
Just don't die. Yes.
If I'm not going to die, then maybe I should go with survival.
Survival.
Yeah, I know how little that's going to be used in a modern setting, but I'm making my character as realistic as he would have been for back then.
That is true. It is odd seeing things from the other side of the glass. I'm sure it is, David. I'm sure it is.
All right, so that's two of the 4 skills I got to choose down. Let's go. Let's go with animal handling since, well, he had to convince the rats to come to him somehow.
Fair. Fair. If he makes it out, I'll be amazed. I will too. I will fucking too. No one's ever solved the puzzle to get out of the lair of hell he's in, so I mean no one's ever cared to anyways. Okay. You got all your skills?
Just one more.
I would suggest probably athletics.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You, as far as your proficiencies go, you get unarmed simple weapons and one armor proficiency of your choice.
Well, it's probably going to be heavy armor considering the chainmail.
Fair enough. All right, go ahead.
What type of weapons?
Simple weapons, unarmed, and yeah, simple and unarmed. They call my name. Last thing we'll do on this little stream is do your feat. You gain 1 feat.
Simple weapons and unarmed. Plus.
Ow. God damn, that microphone is too close to my face.
Yeesh. That could be a pain. I got a get out of jail free card, so I have.
Yeah, but with you it was a bit different. He's starting
the
level
get out of hell
1.
free card.
He's starting level 1.
All right.
Then move it. Okay, that's Soul Reaper. Quincy is still good. Yeah, everything is in here. I also love how every other class has starting location, but Sinner is the only class that doesn't have a starting location. Because you start in
All
one
right, time
place.
for the last feat.
Last feat, 1 feat. You gain a feat. Your class gets 1 feat at first level.
Let's see. So I'm going to have to put down all the feats I got down in a feats section.
Yes, probably.
That's going to be fun. Well, I'm not sure if I should take the lucky feat because I don't think it'd fit with my character and how he rolled.
It might be good. Tough might also be good as well. It's just a permanent buff to your HP. Also, you could do something like Heavy Armor Master, or maybe just take, because you can take feats. Sinners can take feats up to 3 times, right? So you can take a feat, the same feat, up to 3 times.
And
So
then a sickle in the other. Would I have to use the dual wielder feat?
To dual wield? No.
All right.
But I don't think short swords are simple weapons.
Now, is it any feat?
It is, so let me check. You're not a yokai, so it's feats limited to humans.
Okay. Feats that essentially any race can take.
Yes. Yokais and beast
Darn.
race. Yokai and beast race get the full extent. Aberrant Dragon Mark is another good one. Aberrant Dragon Mark is an investment, though. Ow. Damn microphone.
Yeah, Aberrant Dragon Mark is fun. Also, can I tell you a level 1 build that can kill it for ask?
Oh yeah, what is it?
An Aarakocra sorcerer with the cantrip Acid Splash. You fly 30 feet above the Tarrasque, and then you just get to rain down acid splashes on it till it dies.
Yeah, unless one too many of those acid splashes get thrown back at you.
Fair. Let's see, though.
I think it's a 1 in 6
Fate
chance.
touched. Fate touched technically goes to any race.
Fey touched, yes, you could do Fey touched.
So what about the spell I'd get from it? Misty Step.
So here's how. So this constantly like changes around. However, in this section of the campaign, I finally refined it, and here's what this does. So for you, you would get HP from this, but normally you would get AP. You would get AP in the spell's level. So whatever the spell's level is, you would get that much AP. But for you, it's HP.
Misty Step is like a second level spell.
You get 20. You get 20 HP.
Wait. Wouldn't I get?
Yes.
Oh my goodness! And if I get the tough feat later on, technically the health would also apply for each level.
I mean, you would get +2 per level, yeah.
Yeah, but thing is for D&D 5th edition, what happens if you take the tough feat is that it's applied as if you got it at first level.
Yeah, you also do that with your Constitution modifier as well. When you increase your
Yeah.
con.
So I could just get the tough feat later, take Fey Touched and get that bonus 20 HP right off the bat.
It would be pretty good. Another thing you could do is like, thing is you get like a unique ability, right? And unique ability is like a power we make together. You could like make your power that you're super good at like martial arts or something, and you could pick Blade Master or Polearm Master and make like give yourself a build with a specific type of weapon. Or like, hell, you could take like Gunner, the Gunner feat, and like make your build all about like ranged attacks. Up to you.
Well, let's go with Fey Touched, considering the fact that I'm probably going to need that HP.
Alrighty then. Go ahead, add 20.
All right. First in the feats. Let's get down.
Okay, that's about what I thought.
Fey Touched, and then in HP, my HP just jumped to 46.
It's a very good start early level for low level encounters, which is nice.
This is going to be fun. Now then, time to go over every single thing I got.
All right, I think we are good then. I have to go now. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.
All I have is the Martial Adept feat, and then I can send it to you.
Yeah, go ahead if you want to.